All right, hi 333. This is a lesson for 421. It's the one that says inequalities day 2 up at the top. So it's basically just more practice of what we were doing yesterday and just practicing graphing them out. So to help you guys out, I like to copy them down so that I can manipulate them easier, and then I'll go back up and graph them. So a minus 6 is less than or equal to 15 plus 8a. All right, so I draw my river. Then I have to think about which one with the variable is smaller, 1a or 8a. Well, 1a is smaller. So I'm going to subtract 1a from both sides. And when I do that, these a's cancel out. I get negative 6 is less than or equal to 15. And then 8a minus 1a is 7a, so plus 7a. All right, now I need to move 15 to the other side so that I can get a by itself. So minus 15 and minus 15. When I do negative 6 minus 15, I get negative 21. So negative 21 is less than or equal to 7a. Because the number in front of the variable is a positive number, I don't have to worry about flipping the sign. So I'm just going to divide both sides by 7. And when I do that, I get negative 3, because negative 21 divided by 7 is negative 3. So I get negative 3 is less than or equal to a. And typically how we would say it or how we would write it is with the variable first. So I'm going to flip this and make it a is greater than or equal to negative 3 so that it looks like that. All right. Finally, I'm going to go ahead and graph it. So I'm going to go to negative 3. And because it's greater than or equal to, I'm going to fill in the circle. So fill it in. And greater than or equal to, I'm going to go towards the larger numbers. So that would be to the right side. And that's what my graph is going to look like. All right. So I'm going to help you with a few more of these, and then I'm just going to send you on your way. So I'm going to skip down. Let's go ahead and let's do number 15 together. So I'm going to copy it down. Negative 5n minus 6n is less than or equal to 8 minus 8n minus n. All right, first things first, I look to see if there's any parentheses. There aren't. Next thing, I can see if I can combine like terms. All right, yes, I can. So negative 5 minus 6 is going to be negative 11. So I get negative 11n is less than or equal to. All right, and then on the right side, I can also combine like terms. Well, that first 8, I can't combine it with anything. But I'm going to be doing minus 8n or negative 8n minus n, which is going to be negative 9n. So minus 9n. All right. Now I have to decide which one I want to deal with first. Or I want to deal with the 11n. Typically I would do plus 11n on both sides, but then when you do that, you end up with nothing on the other side. So I'm actually not going to do that in this case. I'm going to get rid of the minus 9n by doing plus 9n under both sides so that I have something on the left side to actually deal with. So I do plus 9n on both sides. When I do that, I end up with negative 2n is less than or equal to 8. All right, because it's a negative number in front of the variable, I know I'm going to be flipping the sign. So divide both sides by negative 2. And when I do that, I end up with n. And instead of less than or equal to, I'm going to do greater than or equal to. And 8 divided by negative 2 is negative 4. So I get n is greater than or equal to negative 4. So I'm going to go to negative 4 on the number line. Because it's got a line underneath, I'm going to fill it in. Greater than or equal to, I'm going to go towards the larger numbers. So it is going to go towards the right side and look like that. All right, I'm going to help you guys with one more of these, and then I'm basically going to send you on your way to do the rest on your own, and obviously I will upload these. On the last page of this, before the exit slip, you will see that there are 3 that I took from the practice algebra exit exam that are similar to these things. So just letting you know that these are going to come up to you if we take the algebra exit exam, and we should know what's going on. All right, so I'm going to help you with, it looks like 17 is pretty complicated, so let's do the one below. All right, let's copy that down. So negative 5n plus 6 is greater than or equal to negative 7 parentheses 5n minus 6, close parentheses, minus 6n. All right, first things first, parentheses. So I have to deal with that. I have to distribute. So I'm going to bring down to the negative 5n, bring down the plus 6, bring down the greater than or equal to sign. All right, negative 7 times 5n is going to be negative 35n. And negative 7 times negative 6 is going to be positive 42. So plus 42. And then I'm going to bring over that minus 6n. All right, next step, I have to combine like terms. So on the right side, I can do negative 35n and that minus 6n. So when I combine those, that's going to be negative 41n. So I'm going to do negative 5n plus 6 is greater than or equal to negative 41n plus 42. Okay. I'm going to deal with that negative 41n. I'm going to move it to the other side. So I'm going to do plus 41n. And on this side, plus 41n. Negative 5 plus 41 is going to be 36. So I get 36n plus 6 is greater than or equal to 42. All right, subtract 6 from both sides. When I do that, I get 36n is greater than or equal to 36. Divide both sides by 36. And I end up with n is greater than or equal to 1. So I draw my circle at 1. It's going to be filled in because it's greater than or equal to, and it's going to go toward the larger numbers because it's greater than. All right, I will upload my notes. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.